Good morning everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good because it is good to feel good, and it is the day that I am sadly leaving Norway today. I'm going to head to the bus stop in a few minutes and then I'm going to make the long journey home today. So put this in perspective, obviously quick bus to the airport, then my flight from Tromsø is not until 1:20, which then it's a 2-hour flight, and then I get into Oslo. It's then a 2-hour layover, and then my flight to back to Heathrow isn't until 5:15. Yeah, that sounds about right. And then it's a 2.5-hour flight, getting about 6:45. Then I've got to make my way to King's Cross from Heathrow, and then my train is not till 9 o'clock. So it's gonna be a long day, and it reminds me very much of when I travelled back from Japan a few years ago, when that was a long travel day, although this is nothing compared to what I did travelling back from Japan. But anyway, let's head home. It's been a fun time here in Norway, but let's head home. Okay, I've just checked out of my hostel, and can I just say, shout out to all the amazing people that I've met at this hostel in the last few days. Like, I think that's one thing I love, is like people just coming from all corners of the globe, and you know, everyone has this, you know, a shared interest in travel, and it's lovely. But also at the same time, this is what the sunlight's looking like right now. That's because today is the start of the polar night, so obviously in the lead up to the winter solstice, it's just gonna keep getting darker and darker and darker until eventually there's gonna be no daylight whatsoever. Tromsø will be plunged into darkness, and I'm making that sound like it's from a fantasy movie or something, but yeah. Anyway, we're waiting for the bus, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, I've just made it to Tromsø Lufthavn, but I'm going the complete wrong way right now. I know the terminal's right over there, but I've got my priorities straight, because look at that. That is beautiful, and I can't not stop to admire the scenery, so I'm going for like a better vantage point right now. And yeah, you can just about see the sun. Oh, it's beautiful. Right, that was successful. As I say, it's beautiful to have that as the backdrop, but I think if I was there for a bit longer, I might have gotten in trouble, and worst case scenario, I missed my flight. But anyway, airport's right there. Let's go. Okay, so we've just sat down on my flight, and I got another window seat, yay! Unfortunately I don't have multiple room to myself this time, but it was good enough last time, given it was also row number 19, and of course 19 the lucky number. But anyway, there should be a smooth enough flight back to Oslo, and then I've got my setup ready to go, and I think I've got another window as well to use, so wicked stuff. I'll see you in Oslo. Okay, we've just landed in Oslo and that was pretty good. We've landed 20 minutes ahead of schedule. I'm gonna just say, I think that might just go down as one of my favourite flights I've ever been on, because especially the start when we took off from Tromsø, that was lovely. Seeing the mountains, seeing, like, you know, the sunlight, what was left of it there, and it was beautiful. And now because I've got a bit of an extended window, it's now 2 hours until my flight back to London, so yeah, let's head through. That polar bear's got the right idea. If anything, I know it's two hats, but it looks like he's got mittens on. A polar bear with mittens, how about that? Oh, well, that's annoying. Duty free's not open in my side of the airport. But anyway, I have put my stuff down, so hence why you're probably thinking, oh, he's gone without his stuff. I have got it all intact, so don't you worry about that. But anyway, I can't believe how quiet it is at the moment. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna pick up in a few minutes when the passengers start turning up, but I just can't believe how quiet it is. But I guess what not better to do in an airport than just, you know, kill time, make the most of it, see what's what. Let's do some stuff. So I'm really not quite sure I actually picked up this habit, because I think it is because I saw someone do it on a video like years ago, and then every time that I've been flying since, I've done it so myself. So I was just touching the outside of the plane door for good luck, and then it should be a good flight. So as I say, fingers crossed that's how it should be today, or tonight rather. And then of course 4 for 4 on the window seat, so of course another nice little mount up there. And yeah, I'm quite sad to be leaving Oslo now and Norway as a whole, because this trip's been really fun. But anyway, I'll see you back at Heathrow. Okay, so I've just landed back at Heathrow, and in a former scenario, this feels a bit weird, but in a former scenario, either my mum or dad, or both of my parents, will be here to come pick me up, and then we drive back home from Heathrow, which is just about an hour away. Unfortunately, I don't live around that way anymore, so now it requires me to travel all the way across London to King's Cross, and then catch the train up to the northern lands from there. But also I've just found out that the not the Jubilee line, the Piccadilly line is closed, so that means there's going to be no tubing for me, although I guess I can get the Heathrow Express and then head home from there. Literally one of the nicest things about coming through baggage reclaim, and you've got carry-on, it feels nice. So anyway, let's head through. Cool, there we go. Hello everyone, welcome to Heathrow. I tell you what feels interesting right now, I just suddenly thought about it. The last time I flew into Heathrow Terminal 5, I remember I was with Dodie coming back from VidCon Europe in Amsterdam. And I remember my parents got the chance to meet Dodie after after what I told them about our encounters back at Playlist Live a few years prior to that. I can't believe that's all those years ago. But hey ho, they're sticking the memories, and as I said, they're on my channel for you to view if you ever get the chance to. Anyway, let's get some trains. Choo choo, mother bleepers. Right, I've just made it to Paddington. I think this is my first time. Yeah, it's my first time being in Paddington Station, so that's quite nice. And it's nice to think that it obviously gave the name to a very beloved bear. And now that I think about it, I remember when I was in primary school, and when we used to be able to take Paddington Bear home, he'd spend the day with us, and that's pretty cool. I don't know. I say I don't know why that's suddenly in my memory, but it always sticks out. That does. Okay, I've just made it to King's Cross St Pancras, and it's a good thing that I'm not catching a train right now, because literally as I'm speaking, the 8 o'clock from King's Cross is leaving. And I was initially thinking of booking that train, so it's a good thing I didn't. Good thinking there, Ollie. But anyway, it does mean I've got an hour until my train. Bit of time to kill. I fancy getting some food because I'm starving, so I think that's the plan. I've just sat down, I've got a McDonald's, I am so hungry, but at the same time, it's nice to know that I'm here with plenty of time. And as it stands, it looks like there's going to be no cancellations or anything or whatever, especially after what happened last weekend. I'm still fuming about that, by the way. And oh, that was just bad. Like, the fact that they announced it 10 minutes before departure, before the initial departure, it was like, yeah, you're not gonna be able to catch your train, so have that, make your own way to London. But we got to London in the end, and we had a great time, and in turn, off the back of that, we've also had a great time doing all sorts of stuff in Norway this last week. Don't know what words are coming out of my mouth right now, I'm so tired, but at the same time, I'm looking forward to tucking into my food and then hopefully getting a bit of rest on the train. Although saying that, I don't like sleeping on trains, because in the case that I fall asleep, I'll miss my stop. Okay, it's time to head to the train. Time to make the long journey home. And today has been a long journey home. But this is the last leg of the journey. Well, no, that's not true actually, because when my parents pick me up in York, then they drive us home. That's the last leg of the journey. Anyway, let's catch this train. So, our train's been delayed by about half an hour. We were supposed to leave half an hour ago. It's 9:30 right now, and it's all just a case of wait and see if we actually bloody move. I know there's severe weather warnings, but I've just been in Norway, and what's going on in this country is nothing compared to what they have to put up with in Norway. Right, wrong platform, we're on this side. Oh, look who it is.
Norway!
Norway, of course it's me.
Norway.
Hi Ollie. Yeah, nice times.
Alright.
How was your journey?
I'm very good, thank you. How fitting is that, by the way?
What?
Your jumper. Arctic Storm.
Oh yeah, gosh, it's fully freezing.
Would you look at that? It's the Walker-mobile. Right, let's go home.
Hello!
Hello. Hello, baby. Hello. Hello, come here. Come here, where's the light? Where's the light? Come here. You're not quite burger, but you'll do. Oh. Oh, baby. Right, there's literally only one thing I want to do right now, and that's this. Oh, it feels so nice to be back in my room. Oh, this week I'm so tired. Hello, it's the following morning. I've had a very good night's sleep, and if I'm being honest, I've watched back that footage from what I recorded last night, which was originally going to be the outro for this. But I just had no energy, and hence why everything just looked, it's doing an outro. That's what I felt like it was. So I thought instead to re-record the outro here. And can I just say, this last week has been absolutely incredible. Like, from my birthday to being on a night out with my friends to then just going to Norway on my own accord. Honestly, I could not ask for a much better week. And another thing I was thinking about was when I was in the Arctic Cathedral the other night. It gave me a chance to reflect, and it helped, like, you know, it made me reflect on, like, you know, people who I'm thankful for and grateful for, and ultimately they are, you know, the main ones being my family and my friends, and then also, you know, some of the people that I've met throughout this week and, you know, had some really good, you know, experiences with and whatnot. They've been lovely as well. So, and at the same time, me being in Norway, I could not ask for a much better first time experience. It has been absolutely wonderful from start to finish. I really enjoyed what I got up to, and I think, like, you know, ending it off the other night and, like, seeing the Northern Lights was just brilliant. That was lovely in Norway, and now onwards and upwards to the next bit of travelling. And although saying that, I really don't know what I'm going to do next, because ironically when I booked this trip, it was off the back of me coming back from Croatia a few months ago, and I initially said, yeah, I'm not going to book any more travelling for the time being, and then I'll go and book Norway. How's about that? And honestly, it has been lovely. And now I can have these, like, vlogs to just look back on and enjoy what I got up to out there. Wonderful. Anyway, I'm going to sign off here, start editing this, because I'm literally filming this before I start editing, although ironically, again, you're watching this right now and it's all finished, so that's all good. Anyway, I will leave you with some advice, and that is always to enjoy yourself, stay safe, and make the most of every opportunity that comes your way. Thank you for watching, and peace.